The mission of the Center for Living Independently is to ensure the rights of people with disabilities to live independently and fully integrated within the community. The vision of the center that the CLI CNMI will provide a comprehensive range of services which will make it possible for people with disabilities to live as independently as they choose within the community. So basically, we want them to be as independent as possible. The next thing we're going to talk about today is the 5 core services that the CLI provides.
One of the core services we provide here at CLI are independent living skills. And what this is basically training to individuals with disabilities on things like household management, financial management, ways to live independently within your community. And so the reason why CLI is built kind of like a modern home is so that they can learn the household management skills within a household environment. And so we have here at CLI ADA accessible kitchens, restrooms, a sensory room, a garden, and so they essentially practice these skills here at the center.
One other service that CLI offers here is advocacy, and so advocacy can be either self-advocacy or systems advocacy changes. And so the center advocates for a lot of people to have independent living and independent choices within their self. And so really CLI wants to make sure that our consumers are advocates for themselves, but also advocates for their community, to make sure that CNMI as a whole is accessible and that everyone is able to be inclusive within their community. So advocacy is one.
One other service that CLI provides is the information and referral. So CLI is part of a lot of organizations out in the community. So with all that organizations that CLI is part of, we gather all the information that or programs and services that is being offered to all individuals with disability, and we present it to individuals that come and seek services.
Our service of peer support and mentoring. So once a consumer comes to the center and has mastered a skill, they turn around and teach that skill to another consumer. That's peer support, where they become a team leader and they're able to share their knowledge of what they've learned to another consumer. And that is very, very fun to do, and so awesome to see that the consumer become a teacher, and they're so proud and pride of what they do.
The last core service is transition, where we help individuals with disabilities transition from either high school to post-secondary education or to employment. And so with post-secondary education, I've helped a handful of consumers with enrolling at the Northern Marianas College. Tiana here has helped many other individuals with applying at NMTech. We assist with the application processes for scholarships, financial aid, local scholarships, CNMI scholarship, and SHEPA here in the CNMI. And Tiana also, I'm going to pass it over to her to talk a little bit about the pre-employment transition.
Pre-Employment Transition Services is a collaborative effort with the Office of Vocational Rehabilitation, or OVR, and CLI has had the opportunity to teach many of the services of pre-eds. And so many of the opportunities that we have is to go out into the public school system special education programs on all islands, Saipan, and Rhoda, and service those children, those students in these special ed programs that want to transition out into their community as an employer, as an individual person with a business, and so forth. And so CLI has had the opportunity to teach many students with disabilities how to be their own independent person and how to get out into their community.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is CLI in a nutshell. Thank you for allowing us in your homes.